ready, Mr. Gray. That's a lot of money, Gilroy. Better pick up Paul Smith to go with you. That about empties our vaults. I'm glad we had 3 days' time to prepare it.
I didn't feel any too easy holding back those deposits from going to the city.
Don't worry about that. Everything will be all right.
I hope so.
Here they come, fellas.
Chuck, why do we have to kill these guys to get the money?
Why? For 2 good reasons. First, because it's the boss's orders. And second, because that kid's a nephew of Lightning Bill Carson's. And we can't afford to have any living witnesses.
Lightning Bill Carson's nephew?
Yeah.
Now, fine time to be telling us this. I don't want no part of him. You can count me out.
Yeah, on me too.
Wait a minute. I'll drill the first man that attempts to leave. Are you going to stick with me through this?
Oh, all right.
Spread out. After him, men. Don't let him get away. Shorty, get that dough. He's around here someplace, man. Scatter out. We've got to find him. Well, there's no chance of finding him now. Let's get that money and report back to the boss. Come on. Well, the kid got away, boss, but we found his gun.
You blundering fools. Do you realize what this means? We'll have Lightning Carson on our trail in no time.
Yeah. Well, suppose you cut up that dough now. We don't want to be here when he shows up.
Yeah. Does Carson know any of you?
No, I don't think so.
Did the kid recognize you?
No.
Well, that's some help, but not much. It's a good thing you found this gun. Now, I'll tell you what I want you to do. You take the gun and...
Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. I didn't know you were in there.
Not much you didn't.
Had a lot of fun with your fish, didn't you? Well, make fun of my fishing all you want, old boy, but I'm going fishing, and not even the tornado is going to stop me now.
What's the matter, Chief? That's your sister, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the end of the fishing trip. Make me a reservation on that plane for Los Angeles tonight.
Right.
Well, I got to stop on the way over and see a very good friend of mine.
Actually saw before you started chasing Paul Smith.
Well, we were resting under the trees after our long walk back from the mine. And we saw this car with Paul and Gilroy coming. Then we heard 2 shots. And as the car slowed down, Paul jumped out of the car with a satchel in his hand and started to run away. We chased after him, but we lost him in the brush. But Jim there found his gun in the bushes.
I'm convinced that from the evidence you've just heard, there's no doubt that Gilroy was killed by Paul Smith, and that Paul Smith stole the $10,000. I therefore pronounce Paul Smith guilty of murder and robbery and offer a reward of $5,000 for his capture, dead or alive.
No, no.
Well, I don't know. Boy, that's not the way you thought.
Senora, senorita, you are in trouble. My name is Jose Fernandez. I would like very much if there is something I could be doing. Taking you someplace where you are wanting to go, maybe.
Well, that would be nice of you.
Please, senora. Maybe now you will be feeling better, eh?
Thank you, Jose. You've been a wonderful help.
Well, I'm one of the best helpers from all Mexico. Maybe sometime I can work for Jewett.
Oh, but we have no money.
For Jewett will work for nothing.
Well, we couldn't do that. You're a total stranger to us.
Am I? Maybe I'm not quite such a stranger after all.
Oh, Bill. Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill. Thank heaven you're here.
Sit down, Katie, and take it easy. Have you heard from Paul?
Not a word, have you?
No, but then we shouldn't expect to. He knows by this time they're looking for him.
Oh.
Uncle Bill, you didn't believe what those men said about Paul, did you?
Of course not. Does look rather bad for him, though, doesn't it? What do you know about those fellows?
Nothing, except they're idlers, hanging around the saloon and gambling halls. And they always seem to have plenty of money.
I want you two to listen carefully. I'm going to arrive in this town, next few days probably, as Captain Bill Carson, and proceed with the usual investigation. Actually, I'll stay here. But as Jose, I'll probably want to use your barn occasionally, so could you put a mirror and a light out there for me?
There's already a light there, and I'll get a mirror for you.
Good.